Welcome into Just 5 minutes on TGL. The season is over. I don't know what you expected or wanted from TGL. Truth is, I didn't know necessarily what I wanted or expected. What I did expect for sure was that the television and the technology was going to be very, very good. It was from the beginning. It was throughout the season, and it culminated with some good drama at the end. I also didn't know that I needed on the closing night for Billy Horschel to go full Max Crosby or Russell Westbrook screaming in a blacked out state, "Not in my house." Yes, did we all need him to say that? I don't know, I kind of did. Golf can be entertaining, but it's entertaining on a landscape that is very different from the confines of which TGL finds itself by design. Golf has always been a place where to go to a golf tournament, you have to understand that to see the whole competition is a true impossibility. To see a quarter of it, not going to happen. You might see 10, 12, 15, 20 golf shots over the course of 5, 6, 7, 8 hours while you're walking miles. All sports that we consume, when you go to the event, you get to your seat, you sit down, and you are captive. You are right there in the performance of said athletes. They're right in front of you. So golf built themselves an actual stage to do just that. So we didn't know how this was going to get pulled off because the most important thing was that the actual execution of their performance was abbreviated. They hit the same object they normally do, but they hit it toward a screen. So we didn't actually see the physical result. We relied on the technology of a simulator. And so that simulator had to hold your attention. And then subsequently to get on the putting green and how the putts were going to break. The most important thing about how interesting a performance is by an athlete is the athlete themselves and how well do they handle the pressure. And the reality is with TGL is that it was not going to be that pressurized because it's not like an actual competition. It is additive to what they normally do. And they didn't necessarily have an overarching, overriding, omnipresent gambling component to that. And I'll get to that in just a moment. So you had Tiger Woods and Rory McIlroy, who were the front-facing lead men of this enterprise. And you know what they did get from everybody who covers golf? They got a pass at the beginning of the season because all of us in the Fourth Estate, part of the media members that cover all these sports, we have a tendency to be cynical. One, we don't like new. Two, we have this predisposition to being mildly snarky. You didn't hear any of that. You want to know why? Because Rory and Tiger, if they give you some access, you don't want to lose it. And if you think it's someday, sometime you may get access, if you're going to be hypercritical of this enterprise when it launched, the chances of you ever getting access would probably have been extinguished altogether. So they kind of got a pass. So all the people who cover golf waited and watched, and when they did comment on it, it was pretty positive. At the end of the day, and I said it on January 6th when this show started, come back to me when it's over and I'll tell you what I thought. I thought what I thought I was going to think, which was the people who produced this, who are experts at television, did a very good job at this. What I would recommend is add somebody who actually plays golf at the highest level. While Matt Berry and Scott Van Pelt and Marty Smith are exemplary broadcasters, they're not golfers. Add somebody who can analyze golf to a degree. Take a little bit off their plate. And if LIV does get reintegrated into the PGA Tour system, add LIV United, Rahm and Koepka and DeChambeau. And if you want to make Tyrrell Hatton the fourth member of their team, that will be some good additive. TGL, at the end of the day, including making alterations to the hammer rule, worked for what it is. It is something to make you think about golf in an arena where all other sports that we consume reside in. 2026 should be not only encouraging, it should be very, very positive if you live there or if you're a fan of TGL. On to 26 for what is new in golf.